will be like is with will go with Sprecher.
Right.
And
So
the
in this case, Z expression, that would make sense, but not in this case. Go to the next question, and here there are some more choices. So for the future purposes, I mean, I'll also give you some test. Yeah, this Google Forms for after today's session as well. So what you can do is not write the full sentence. You see, almost all of you did the same thing, and still it should be like this do. That's the correct form to fill this form, right? You are only required to fill what is missing over here, right? Not more than that and not less than that. So let's examine this question. Hello, we heist do. Yeah, most of you have clicked on have written do. This is grammatically, I mean, it doesn't make sense because it's at the end of the sentence. Then let's go to this. Can anyone tell why it is why are there so many options? I mean, how does yeah do it makes sense? We heist do, yeah, conjugation. Here it also makes sense because hyphen and it gets conjugated as here. For example, if I'm talking to a group of strangers, or say I'm a tourist guide and I'm talking to a bunch of tourists who are there for the tour, and I'm just doing a formal introduction, or somebody I just that I am very I can be relaxed with, not a formal so to say not a formal group of person, then I can say hello, we heist here. But this is wrong only because of one thing, and that is that this is a conversation. You can't say hello to a third person, can you? Now, can you say hello and talk about the third person? So that
No.
so that doesn't make sense. So anyway, whenever you see these sentences, always assume them in a context of conversation. Yeah, im Kontext des Gesprächs. Ja, das ist. Und die nächste Frage. Guten Morgen, wie heißen
Z
Sie? Yeah, that's the correct one.
conjugation.
Yeah, and in this case, somebody wrote Z plural, right? Okay, this I can see that it might be that do Z second person as we discussed. Let me just okay here. Yeah, there it is. Article pronomen. There you go. Second person Z. Its plural form is also Z. That could be applicable over here, but not this one. Again, the logic is it is a conversation. You can't talk about third person and then say Guten Morgen. Okay, so then to whom are you saying Guten Morgen? Yeah, so is it is it do you get it? I mean,
Yes, sir.
okay. So always in the answer only write what's missing in the blank. Okay, not more than that. And then let me just okay. Okay, so everyone who has joined just right now, I'll just explain it in brief. If we are doing we are examining the responses that you gave for the last test that I gave to you, and we are discussing in detail what went wrong and why are some of the answers, while they might sound logical in terms of grammar, like we heist air, but it doesn't make sense in the in terms of conversation, right? So okay, das ist unsere Deutschlehrerin, heißt Lisa Meyer. Ja, You did, most of you did Z, that's the correct form, yeah, with the beginning of the sentence. Then D, that's also correct form in this case. Then C heist Lisa Meyer, yeah, that's all good. Next question. Okay, air heist John Mayer, yeah, that is also correct. This is not correct. Z. Here, if we were referring to John Mayer in his presence, I think then we, even then, we can think of, I mean, this would not be the appropriate. Given the conjugation here, it is for a singular third person, right? As we, yeah, it is for this, yeah, right? So, this is not correct. And then the next one is, yeah, this one is interesting because lots of you have. So, what would be the answer of it? Delhi ist die Hauptstadt von Indien, dash liegt im Nordindien.
Air liegt im Norden.
Air leaked in Nordindien, someone said.
Wow,
Sorry,
sir.
S liegt im Norden.
Z
Uh,
S होना चाहिए.
okay,
G.
so anybody, yeah, can you just rationalize what you are saying? Like somebody said air, somebody said S, or somebody said Z. So,
G. G, sir. Because half start is start B start. We
right,
assume that Delhi is
okay,
the half start. So D
okay,
start we assume in this context. Delhi
okay.
is B.
And those of you who wrote air, how would you, yeah, defend it? Why is it air? Or say S? Why would you say this is S? Yeah, there must be some logic to it, right?
S maybe because it lies in North India. It is in North India, maybe.
Yeah, there you did the mistake. That there you did the straight translation out of English, and that's what we discussed in the last class. Okay, so
Yeah.
all of you who made it S, certainly, yeah, it we discussed it, yeah, in the last moments of the class, and this entire thing is that we don't distinguish in German between living and non-living things. We distinguish it in English because the article, the definite article is only one, the, right? And that's why their student heißt Paul, and we can refer to him as in pronomen as er. Yeah, he is 20 years old. But when we say der Tisch ist neu, yeah, just a minute. Der Tisch ist neu, er ist grau. In English, it you can't translate it as the table is new, he is gray. You can't say that. But in German, you can. It doesn't really matter whether it is living or non-living thing. This is, yeah. The question here is, what is the article of this thing, right? Yeah, this object. And it is der, like masculine. That's why it would be er is grau. And going back to the question, Delhi is the Hauptstadt, die Stadt, right? And we discussed it yesterday as well. Anything that comes before doesn't really matter. The noun takes the article of the last portion of it, right? So Delhi is the Hauptstadt, die Stadt. And so in this case, we are presuming Delhi. This would be the correct answer. Yeah.
Answer Degum, sir.
Yeah.
So Munna Reza is asking for permission for
Permission.
entering class.
Permission as in what? I think. Yeah.
Thank you, Shubham. I'm in.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Going back to the. Okay.
Sir,
this, yeah. Any questions?
सर दिल्ली का भी कोई आर्टिकल है क्या, जैसे दूसरे शहरों का होता है जैसे?
दिल्ली का कोई आर्टिकल नहीं है. We have an article for city, right? The Hauptstadt. And in this context, we need to translate. Yeah, we need to conjugate the question over here. Like, also die Stadt, das ist die feminin und deshalb Delhi, das ist also. Oder kann man auch sagen, Delhi ist die Hauptstadt von Indien. Die Hauptstadt liegt in Nordindien. Sowas. Also die beide sind die Ersatz, alternative for each other. Yeah, you can replace one by another.
Okay, sir.
Anyone? Yeah, okay.
So what is the verb?
Ersatz, that's alternative. Ersatz, I'll write in the chat, I think. So all of you can see that. Ersatz, that is not verb. Ersetzen is the verb. Yeah. Okay, so next. Okay, in this question, das sind meine Großeltern dash sind sehr nett. What would be the answer? Z. It would be Z. We are referring to them in third person, but since it's at the beginning of the sentence, this would be the answer. This is not, right? And here, that's plainly wrong, right? So all of you, and I'm reminding those who joined lately, for the next test, please write only the portion that is missing, right? Here, this is only the word that is missing is this. You don't need to write the full sentence, okay? Then let's go to the next question. Ja, das ist unser Haus, dash, liegt im Zentrum. Okay, what's the correct answer here? These are the options. So everybody wrote S. So the correct answer, yeah, das Haus, unser Haus, that would be, yeah. If you know the article of the house, you would do that. Next is, das ist meine beste Freundin, ist auch 18 Jahre alt. Now, some of you wrote air. I don't know by what stretch of logic you did that, but anybody want to justify that or defend why did you write air? Freundin, is that clear enough? Freund, der Freund, die Freundin. So in this case, yeah, in this case it would be Z, not this one, because it's at the beginning of the sentence. This would be the correct answer. Let's go to the next one. Das ist ein Baby, trinkt eine Flasche Milch. Now, some of you wrote air, out of habit, I suppose. Das ist ein Baby. Das baby, that's the article, right? So, doesn't really matter if it's a masculine or it's a human being or living thing or non-living thing. You need to focus on the article and conjugate, yeah, accordingly. Like you need to answer or use the pronouns correctly. S trinkt eine Flasche Milch. Yeah. Das ist die Lampe. Das ist Z. Yeah. That's the correct response. Then das sind die Bücher. Now we are in the plural territory. So, das sind Sie. Sie gehören mir. And yeah, somebody wrote S. No, there would be Z or D. D would be equally correct in this case because the article is D. But let's stick to the pronouns, which is air as Z or the entire list that we tried over here, right? Going to the next question. Das ist der Lehrer. Das ist air. Air is shown älter. Das ist das Auto. And in this question, I don't know why. What happened in this question? Can anybody, yeah?
What should be the answer, sir? What should be the answer? Because we didn't understand.
Okay.
Only number is accepted.
Nahi. So, das ist das Auto. Is that part
That is,
understandable? Right?
Yeah.
Das ist S.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Das ist S. Das Auto
Yeah.
S. Und S hat
But
100 PS.
Sir, but
But
the
not
Google form was not accepting, sir. SS. It
or
was
is
asking for
not
numbers.
Or for the numbers, then it might be the
Yeah.
mistake for the form. I'll look into it. And then das sind die Tasche. Das sind sie sind neu. Correct? In this case, das ist er, das ist der Tisch, das ist er gefällt mir. Ja. Das sind die Bleistifte, das sind sie schreiben gut. Okay, and das sind die Frauen, das sind sie lernen Deutsch. Okay, so the next is, das ist der Sessel. Can anybody tell me the meaning of this?
yeah.
Armchair.
Armchair. Also,
Armchair, sofa. Okay, ja.
Armchair.
Das ist er. Er ist bequem. Was bedeutet bequem hier?
Comfortable.
Comfortable. Okay. And das ist die Katze. Das ist sie schläft. Ja. Das sind die Fenster. Das sind sie sind offen. And next, das ist der Hund. Das ist er ist groß. And das ist die Tafel, das ist sie ist schmutzig. And lastly, a few are left. Das ist der Großvater, das ist er, der Großvater, er ist sehr freundlich. Das sind die Autos, das sind sie. In this case, it's plural. Last question, sorry for the, and das sie fahren schnell. Das ist das Buch, das ist es ist interessant, and that's the end of it. So I hope for the next test, more people will respond. It's not a tedious test, is it? I mean, it's not much to do, and I mean, you apply your grammatical sense, right? But it's not much to do. It's not as House of Gaba where you need to write an essay, is it? So I hope more of you will reply to it. For the next one, I will give. And this one is complete. So going back to the thing. So today we are doing something different. Is that visible, or should I increase the... Right?
So we can also zoom in, don't worry.
Okay, no problem. So there, we're doing this today. Possessive pronomen. Yeah. So what do you, it's already there, but possessive pronomen, it's literally about possession. Yeah. Etwas gehört, belonging. Yeah. Etwas gehört mir, or something is, there is some object and it's mine. Yeah. The sense of possession that drives the possessive pronomen. Ja. Und wir machen das, wir benutzen diese Possessive Pronomen nach, je nach diesem Artikel, Singular oder Plural. Und just an example sentence would be Paul's book. That's how we do it in English. This book belongs to Paul. Yeah, this is Paul's book. Auf Deutsch sagt man Paul's book. We don't have apostrophe in German, right? And if we need to repeat again and again, we need to talk about Paul's book again and again and again. We can't keep referring to it. in the similar way that we did pronomen. We can't keep referring to it as Paul's book the entire time. So we, in order to avoid repetition, we do sein book. Yeah. So we'll just discuss this today, and I hope I'm not running. Yeah, we are not running short of time as of now. So yeah, we'll discuss these first. So this is the table, ich, that is, yeah, ich und masculine und neutral. And since we are dealing only with nominative as of now, these are just nominative cases. We'll do accusative and dative a little later. So this is the most, yeah, this is the fundamental possessive pronoun, and as we go along, it would be a little bit, the more layers would be added to it, like the masculine, that would be as meinen, and neutral will remain mine and something, but let's stick to this right now. Ich, what is the form for masculine and neutral? Mine. So we'll do it as we did yesterday, right? Okay, so okay, we were unable to write words as a response to it. I suppose he's referring to that question. Yeah, 100 PS. So not a problem. I'll try to take care of them the next time. So as in the last session we tried to formulate new words or bring new words, like we did shaft, Freundschaft, Gesellschaft. You also suggested some of the words. So we'll do it in a similar way. Ich, mine, or you could just use this example, right? And formulate. So one by one, would somebody volunteer for this? Okay, I'll just do the one sentence and maybe you can follow, right? Das ist mein Buch. Yeah. Das ist mein Computer. Yeah. Mein Buch, das ist neutral. Mein Computer, das ist maskulin. Ja. Der Computer, das Buch, das ist mein Buch, das ist meine Flasche. Ja, die Flasche. Deshalb. And in the plural as well, das sind meine Bücher. So this is one construction. So would somebody attempt the next one? You need to do three things. You need to get one word each. Yeah.
Yes,
Can
sir.
someone try? Yeah.
Das ist dein Kuli.
Yeah.
Das ist dein Auto.
Yeah. Yeah. Correct.
Das ist deine Tasche.
Das ist deine Tasche. Right.
Ja,
And plural, you can just convert Tasche into.
Das ist deine Schwester.
That is feminine. That is feminine. I'm asking you to formulate a plural sentence.
Das sind
Yeah.
deine
Deine Bücher, deine Schwester, deine Taschen. Yeah. Anything, but it changes to das sind, not
sind.
so. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so the next sentence, yeah, we'll formulate this one. I suppose all of you have some vocabulary, some basic words about, yeah, masculine, neutral, feminine, and plural could be just made by any one of these. So, Z form, yeah. Would somebody, yeah, volunteer? Yeah, correct. Neutral. Yeah. 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 Äpfel. Äpfel. Yeah, I'll just write it down for everyone to see. Yeah, that is a plural form. Okay, so very good. So the next sentence would be about sein. So who will try it out?
Das ist sein Haus.
Das ist sein Haus. That's neutral. Formulate a sentence with masculine.
Das ist sein Mann.
Yeah. Okay. Now try with feminine.
Das ist seine Tochter.
Yeah. Good. Now try with plural.
Das sind seine Männer.
Seine Männer, although it doesn't really make sense, but yeah, I'll give it that. Okay. Das sind seine Schuhen or yeah, Bücher, anything you want. Okay. So yeah, it's a good attempt. So the next, that would be the similar, right? Masculine neutral that we did already in this case as well. Now let's come to this one. Z, singular Z.
Das ist ihr Hund. Das
Ja.
ist ihr Hund.
Yeah.
Und das sind die Vögel.
Das sind die Vögel. No, I mean the sentence is correct, but we need to make use of this thing. Okay. So try it once again. Yeah. I mean, look around yourself. There must be some objects that belongs to someone, right? Anything around you, there must be some object which belongs to you or any. So just try to make sense of it. For example, das sind ihre.
Das sind ihre Hunde.
Das sind ihre
Hund.
Hunde. Hunde. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, so that's how we did singular, and now we'll proceed to the plural one. So the first person plural, that is wir. Also, wir machen nochmals die Sätze. I'll try one. Das ist unser.
Haus.
Ja, das ist unser Haus. Das ist unsere Wohnung. Right? And let's, I'll also try one sentence with plural. Das sind unsere Zeitungen, das sind unsere Bücher. Zum Beispiel. Das sind unsere Pferde. Yeah. So let's try it out with this one. Ihr, second person plural, ihr. So make a sentence with this. Anyone?
Yes, sir. Das ist euer Lehrer.
Das ist euer Lehrer, ja.
Das ist euer Handy.
Das ist euer Handy, ja.
Das sind eure Autos.
Das sind eure Autos, and make one with the feminine if possible.
Das ist eure Lehrerin oder
Ja, ja.
Ärztin.
Yeah, Ärztin. Okay, so and just pay a little attention over here. So there is something which gets changed in these two. What do you observe over here?
The
Euer and eure. Right?
alphabet. Yeah.
Yeah. So although the word sounds the same, euer, eure, but this gets a little bit, yeah, eure, the feminine form, the word gets changed. For example, here we simply add an E, right? But in this case, you need to pay attention to what you're writing. Okay. Okay. Now coming to this form. Yeah. Z and ear. Okay. Anyone? Let's try to make some sentence with Getränke. Okay. Can you do that? Any one of you? You know the Getränke, yeah, drinks, right?
Das ist ihr Bier. Das
Das
Bier.
ist eher, ja, das ist eher Bier.
Das ist,
Masculine,
das ist ihr Wein.
yeah, that is, yeah, that is masculine. The previous one was neutral. And let's try with this.
Feminine.
Yeah, feminine. Die Cola, zum
Die
Beispiel.
Cola.
Yeah, let's try it out with this one.
Das ist ihre Cola.
Yeah, richtig. And now try the plural one with the same.
Das ist ihre Bier. Bier or Wein.
Yeah, let's do that with cola. What would be the plural of cola? In this case, it would be colas. Simply.
Cola.
Yeah. So das. Try a sentence with that.
Das ist ihre Colas.
No, das sind ihre colas. Yeah. Okay. And lastly, third person plural. Yeah. So we can make similar sentence with that. Das ist ihr, yeah. Let's stick to that. There, yeah. Das ist ihr Auto. Das ist ihr, yeah. Das ist ihr. We'll say das ist ihr. Let's take any example. Das ist ihr Computer. Das ist ihr Garten. Yeah. And another example would be of that. Let's das ist ihre Wohnung. Yeah. And we can do the plural as well. And with that. So these are some of the examples but we already dealt with these. Das ist mein Computer. Das ist meine Tasche. Das ist mein Handy. Das sind meine Bücher. Yeah. Okay. Now these are simple sentences. But once you are in the conversation, yeah, that's how it makes sense. Yeah. Frau Schatz, ist das Ihre Wohnung? So the person speaking, she's using third person, yeah, formal form, and she's replying in the, yeah, first person singular form. Das ist meine Freundin. Ihr Name ist Lisa. Yeah. So here, some of you might confuse with, yeah. So why it is ihr over here? Can somebody tell?
Her.
Her.
Of
Dear
English.
Nama.
Yeah, but some of you might do it as ihre because this is one of the common confusions. Since we are talking about Freundin and she is feminine, so some of you might just put an ending over here like this. But Name is der Name, right? And you need to conjugate it accordingly. Der Name, and that's why it is ihr Name ist Lisa, obwohl die Freundin ist feminin. Okay. Das sind meine Nachbarn. That is plural. Yeah. Das ist ihr Haus. Yeah. In this case, we are talking about this, right? Third person plural. Okay. So this was, I'll also give exercises for this, not a problem. And you will do that more. But so I thought about it. What do we achieve by, doing sentences or other things? The main purpose of this entire exercise, by repeating the articles or the basic stuff, like the foundational things, is to be able to read a text and understand what's the comprehension abilities, right? So that's why we are doing today something different. We'll do a Leseverständnis. So this is Leseverständnis, and we'll try to answer some questions with it. And one of such exercises will also be in the test. So should we start? Right? So all these
Yes,
grammar
sir.
exercises, they make sense in a context, and that is a context of reading something, right? Where you identify which one is what, or you can identify what is nominative, dative, accusative, and other things, plural, singular, articles, and all of the stuff you can see here, and that's what you are aiming to do, right? Write perfectly cogent, perfectly coherent sentence in German. So we'll first do the Leseverständnis, and that's what is expected of you in the second year in the literature course, where you need to study Gedichte and Kurzgeschichten and other things. So you need a lot of practice in this department. So we'll start with this, okay? So one by one, you will read one of the these zwei Zeilen or one Aufsatz. So yeah, we'll start. Einkauf im Supermarkt. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I will start.
And all of the others, all of the others, please pay attention to what you are reading over here, right? Is this visible to all of you? I'm just confirming.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so please pay attention to what you are reading, right? Because you need to answer some questions at the end. Okay, you can start reading.
Einkauf im Supermarkt. Ich gehe mit meinem Bruder in den Supermarkt. Damit wir nicht vergessen, haben wir alles aufgeschrieben.
Ja.
Wir brauchen 20 verschiedene Sachen.
Okay, halt. So, any one of you having any difficulty with whatever is being said here in the vocabulary and other things? I'll not try to explain you the entire sense of it. You can ask me the particular vocabulary if you want. Right? The title is clear. Is it Einkauf? Einkauf? Yeah. Shopping, Supermarkt. So that is clear. So let's move on to the next one. And then Einkaufswagen.
Den Einkaufswagen stellen wir eine Kiste Mineralwasser.
Yeah.
In der Kiste sind 12 Flaschen, eine große Packung Nudeln, 2 Kilo Zucker und 3 Kilo Mehl brauchen wir auch.
Okay. Over here, any confusion about the vocabulary and what is being, right? Einkaufswagen, Mineralwasser, that is, I suppose, clear. Flaschen, that is also. Noodle, Zucker, Mehl, all the basic stuff, right? Or if
What
someone...
What should I
Yeah.
mean?
Mehl, this is flour, yeah, atta that you have to make dough, yeah, for anything like pancake or any of the stuff or the broth. So you require flour, right? So mehl, that is that. So for example, this could be something for preparation of a cake or some of the baking stuff, right? Zucker, Mehl und Milch, das braucht man für Kuchen zum Beispiel. Yeah. Okay. So the next paragraph. Somebody else who will volunteer?
Darf ich?
Yeah.
Es kommen 4 Erwachsene und 2 Kinder zu Besuch. Dann sind wir 10 Personen beim Essen. Wir müssen viel einkaufen.
10, not 10. 10.
10.
Okay.
Wir müssen viel einkaufen und viel kochen. Alle essen gerne Kartoffeln. Wir brauchen Kilogramm davon.
Ja, this one is also clear, all of the meanings. Was bedeutet zum Beispiel Kartoffeln?
Potato.
Okay, very good.
Davon.
So let's, yeah, davon. Davon is
That's
not
why.
clear. No, not that's why. He is talking about wir brauchen 4 Kilogramm. So von was? Von
For
the
the
first
For that.
of that davon. Okay. So the next person who wants to read out. Erwachsene,
Adults.
adults, right? Besuch, das verstehen Sie?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So who will volunteer next for the
Me,
next?
Mukul.
Yeah.
Mukul.
Okay.
Sechs Flaschen Bier brauchen wir auch, weil Besuch kommt, kaufen wir Saft für die Kinder. 5 Packungen Apfelsaft sind im Angebot und kosten nur 4 Euro. 4
Okay.
Euro, sorry.
Yeah. So this one is also clear. What they, it's about Getränke, all of it, right? Beer, Apfelsaft, and so. Now move on to the next one.
Sir, me. Es gibt Würstchen, davon kaufen wir Würstchen.
Yeah.
Würstchen. Es
Ja.
gibt Würstchen, davon kaufen wir 18 Stück. Wir brauchen auch Obst. In einer Tüte sind 7 kleine Apfel verkauft.
Äpfel. Apfel
Äpfel.
is singular, Äpfel is plural.
Yes.
Verpackt.
In einer Tüte sind 7 kleine Äpfel verkauft. Verpackt.
Verpackt. Yeah.
Verpackt.
Okay.
Die Äpfel wiegen 2 Kilo. Wir
2
backen
2 Kilo.
2 Kilo.
Ja.
Wir backen daheim Apfelkuchen.
Yeah.
Daraus werden 25 Portionen.
Okay. This one is clear. Würstchen. Is this clear? Sausage. Yeah. And the rest of it, it's I suppose Obst. We did it yesterday. Äpfel. We also Äpfelkuchen. For example, we did about articles. So although the Äpfel itself is masculine, but in this case, the article would be determined by this. So let's move on to the next one. Second last. Yeah.
Yeah, me.
Vegan und daheim. Explain.
Okay. Vegan und daheim. Vegan bedeutet was? Can you guess from the sentence what does it mean? What are they talking about?
Weights. The apple weighs.
Weighs. 2 Kilo. Vegan bedeutet weighs, right? Okay. And let's try this one out. So previously they brought 2 Kilo Zucker und 3 Kilo Mehl, right? And here they are also purchased apples, right? And they are going to the rest of it. It's clear, right? Wir backen Apfelkuchen daheim zu Hause, right?
Sir, daheim bedeutet?
Zu Hause. Das habe ich gerade erklärt. Zu Hause. So they are buying apples in order to make Apfelkuchen, right? So that's why. So they will prepare it, in the kitchen at home. Und daraus werden 25 Portionen. Daraus aus was? Aus diesem Apfelkuchen there would be 25 portions. Okay. So who's the next person to volunteer for this?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I am.
Yes, sir.
Okay. One of you.
The Gäste kommen um 8 Uhr. Da muss das Essen fertig sein. Wir feiern Geburtstag. Mutter ist 38 Jahre alt.
Yeah.
Großmutter wird 65 Jahre.
Okay. Das ist doch klar. Alles hier. Ja. Gäste, Essen, Geburtstag. Und. Ende. The let's yeah. So we'll read this one out.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Der Einkauf kostet nicht ganz 60 Euro. An der Kasse bezahlen wir mit einem 100-Euro-Schein.
Shine.
Die Kassierin gibt 2 20-Euro-Scheine und einige Münzen zurück.
Right? Is this one clear? So how much did it cost?
60 Euro.
Less than nicht ganz 60 Euro. Okay.
Not all.
Münzen, das ist doch klar. Münzen. Okay, Scheine und Münzen. Was bedeutet das? Scheine. Shine.
Currency.
Currency, that is euro. Yeah. Shine is note. Yeah. Currency note, and Münzen, these are coins. Yeah. So let's do now. All of you, I suppose that you have paid attention to it. So let's try to solve the questions. Okay. I'll zoom it a little more. Sorry. Ja. Also, wie viele Kinder kommen zu Besuch? Anyone?
Zwei.
Zwei Kinder, ja. Der Antwort liegt hier. 4 Erwachsene und 2 Kinder, ja. Gut. Wie viele Packungen Saft sind im Angebot? So, how many did they? 12. Let's see the answer over here. 5 Packungen Apfelsaft sind im Angebot. So in this one, sorry, the attention was not paid. Now the third question. Wie alt ist die Mutter?
C.
65.
C.
65.
65.
38.
Okay, anyone else?
38.
Okay. Großmutter ist 65. Mutter ist 38 Jahre alt. Okay. Dann die nächste Frage. Wie viele Würste werden gekauft? Anyone? Or should we go back to the text? So, over here, how many of them? Yeah, what's the correct answer? 18 Stück. Yeah. And the last question is, yeah, mit welchem Euro-Schein wird bezahlt? Is that the final answer?
100 Euro.
100 Euro.
100 Euro.
100 Euro.
100 Euro.
Okay. See, there is a transaction, and that's the tricky part. They gave the cashier 100 Euro. Yeah. But the cost of the purchase, cost of the shopping, that was less than 60 Euro. Yeah. So they got 20 Euro Scheine. 40 Euro und einige Münzen. Also sie haben mit welchem, that's the with which note they have paid there. So although the purchase costed around 60 Euro, but they paid with 100 Euro, Euro note, right? So this is it for today, from my side, and I think we'll just try to. I'll also give you the next class one of the tests, and I'll keep sending other material as well for you to. And in the meanwhile, what you can do is try to solve it within time, and I expect more responses than this. Yeah, 36 is not a good number out of class of 52 or something. Yeah, it's not. Then what's the purpose of all these classes and video and other things? Yeah, if not, yeah, all of you are not able to respond to the simple, most simple thing. Here you don't need to write anything else. You just need to write this one word. So if you can't, and those who are missing out, please do that, and I expect that more of you will respond to this, right? Okay, that is it from my side, and I'll send you the question paper, another Google form, right? And so that's, yeah. So all right, and good luck for the next class you do have with Rosie, I suppose, as I'm informed. Yeah. Okay. So, Wiedersehen. Yeah.
Auf Wiedersehen, sir.